I affirm, according to Stephen Wise, animal rights reform a moral or legal title to strip a non-human animal. This definition captures in certain cases most authors by arbitrarily including arms, therefore arises around fairness. The concepts clarifies which animals should be considered. He has mentioned effects of well-being such as pleasure and pain throughout animal rights. No animal refers to only non-human beings with interests which is more limited than biological understanding of the term animal. This definition just makes clear that animal rights literature as a whole, so it's more likely to interpret animal rights as experts use the term also. It contextualizes animal rights in normative terms for everything well-being, so it applies more directly to resolution. And it is not sufficient to negative proof that some animals should not have rights. Animal rights are entitlement so to animals which count out on mass time taking, modified animals in indefinite articles, so in explore form animals into more than one animal, so it just requires rights to animals we affirm, but I'm not going to extend it to claim that one animal affirms. My argument is that we should evaluate our balance. If somebody does that, this similarity actually does exist for incorrect non-conclusion similarity to grave injustice animals not extending the rights where similarity does not exist now. Rights are incorrectly extended to male, your rights being not recognized reasons, so there's no harm in justice, there's possible injustice in based on actions of justice neutral means that we should err inside avoiding justice and extinction, measure harm opportunity cost giving animals rights, and negative also the Congress, the resolution of this gives negative 2-1 advantage, but if often taken extinct based death was all obligation-based arguments towards either we're not just deny rights to animals, we should also be obligated not to arrest process to defend gives with basic chance access to valid. Finally, the resolution of humans have rights because one topic which discusses the distinction between humans and animals and realizing the idea of humans rights humans exist this best interpretation is evidence based on molecular interpretation talking right way of rights reasonable way to be advice every all the differences. 2. Human right having rights to rights to be advice out of baseline comparison, so it makes quality of argumentation better because it gives a standard for both pages. And 3. Humans have rights to force our moral intuitions, which we generally think that animals mentally disabled have rights to opposite positive normal reasons to reject rights for humans err often the defense that indefinitely exists rights in marginal cases. The value is justice. Nash explains the connection between justice and rights. The duties of justice rights from external events and moral agency, we have to agree parties and justice, three moral actions on the supplier and the recipient. Management are not discretionary duties, rights and moral stimulus, which duties and moral response. Right? Therefore, our justice is not created by moral duty for people to act in the way duties and rights depend on each other. It's nonsensical to say that there's a right without a corresponding duty to enforce the right because in order to response to moral demand rights and duties describe the same phenomenon doing what is right from point of view to different parties, the agent and the subject. However, there's a difference between moral agent and moral subject. In order for such rights and actions to be moral subject to be capable of being treated rightly or wrongly, Taylor explains. Moral agents can be treated as rightly, moral subject can be treated as rightly, moral subject may not have capacity for moral agent to be an entity which moral agent has duties. For example, if duties not harm the insane, like the also moral subject condition be better or worse, arguing nonsensical to say the moral agent has duties and they can't be treated well. The moral consideration of rights to duties and rights providing more reasonable properties to strike and providing a reason for action in the ways Wallace. Moral consideration of normal consideration for action being consideration counter action for wrong actions are morally right and moral characters recommend actions. In fact, they strike such norms that connect to our tendency to be motivated with their reference to endorse morality is motivating it provides reasons for action. However, actions cannot be explained by the existence of external reasons. No motivational internalism provides the kind of motivation explains why the ancient acts. Williams explains. If something can be a reason for action, if someone's reason on a particular occasion would be the explanation of the action, no external reason we have on itself can offer an explanation. Even though there's an external reason for Owen to join the army, we never explain Owen joining the army for the whole point of external reason statements that they cannot be true independently of motivations, and then explain actions except motivations, and something that motivates it, but something else needs besides the external reasons of psychological and explain the belief. One more reason therefore must be based in an internally generated belief that the thing is particularly related reason to act, some of the reason creations believe that acting in certain ways towards most subjects is wrong and we graduate those actions. Next, acting in certain ways we normally enforce the act by our claims that are reasons taken, but your ability to take the action toward others, toward non-agreeing, toward others, and toward rights are also obligated towards others in terms of those rights eager. To pursue those purposes, each person respect the rights of conquering those rights from so-called non-human persons practice and to deny that other persons have those rights if the same reason applies to them also by the very fact of acting every person judges purposes good to access and human sound the rights of the person's non-interference of the reasons for his non-interference apply to others also. The non-interference is non-insurance of rights and suffering because A, the endorsement of the action of individuals who are also non-aggregate conception of value, and B, non-interference doesn't generate possible obligation to protect others. However, while I would say we also choosing both choices people have allowed them to pursue the goals in different ways, which necessarily better worse, therefore it's not so that there's only one right to live, no possible theory based on rights. Negative rights rather. People live radically, what kinds of life they choose to pursue cannot be a total choice with any life or rights, choice to chase on honesty, action, how do you get it? Based on comparative evaluations, we set up formulated based moral theory, but there are definitely many goals. Our theory changes into a rights-based one. Next, the belief about what constitutes interactions determined by our perceptions, responses, or properties of experience. There are two reasons. First, our belief about the nature of sexual properties, secondary quality, responsibility, they can only be understood with virtue of how their experience in normal circumstances make doubt. The secondary quality of property is understood in accepting virtue of the object of sexual appearance, specifically in the case characterized by using virtue of property itself, saying how the object of sexual appearance, that's not being red. It's understood that the object means such a to look red. Secondary quality experience presents itself as perceptual awareness, and object means such to look red. It's actually red on any particular occasion. So, an experience of something is red content is being presented with a property that's there independent of the experience itself. The values form the basis of our normative are also secondary qualities. They can only be understood with how we respond to experiences that provide examples of properties with doubt too. Especially in the case of secondary qualities, show that the values are trying to act with reality. Value values like our experience of being unintelligible, the modification of sensibility, the idea of values principles, taking as the objects having properties, which is a project like the properties and objects of persona having the experience of redness. So, this is an example of the real causal explanations of value of experience are relevant to explanatory text. Second response depends is global true all properties and experience and objects necessarily response depend on our ability to exchange properties of the same thing is only possible to believe more by our responses Pettit and Jackson. So the term T cannot be introduced by definition must be a learned master term based on standard examples of application, non-application, non-housing properties, we feel between the and she said that the fact that striking the property is the instance presents also instance of property and every other instance of belief those instances of property that uses from no explicitly that is just to express a response to any account, otherwise you cannot never make a case that refers to that property. The AC conclusion of our specifies an F7 explanation how it comes to never constitute valid reasons finally. It is the property of experiences that such normal circumstances creates universally valid reasons for what experience is negative. Pain is a sensory experience between all voluntary with the one's pain is reason for action, there's no possibility of pain is no value, I agree with my hand on so if you see feels none, this is without reason think there's nothing doubt about an experience, just like remember the impression of the contrary is illusionally, not from the objective standpoint with whole subjective value judgments, they don't have reason to avoid lots of it's not because of those pains, because it has the examples of pain. So we are justified to have a good reason to avoid painful experiences, but all these people who think pain should have right to be free from the infliction of pain by moral agents, that is pain, it's not a specific experience, the verdict, therefore prove that animals feel pain. First control behavioral studies have confirmed injured animals were experiencing sensations weary. The human experience pain might be mitigated by redirecting patient's attention to chickens react to harms and caution the circuit words attention not even the response of the chicken felt pain as an listen to redirecting words attention might reduce pain that the chickens receiving the injected chain care resistant from bombing was birds would avoid putting the weight of the leg however the change were eliminated but the birds were with an unfamiliar trick to distract because the bird's reaction was modified. It must have been mediated by conscious mind of pain, second behavioral physiological improves the animals experience pain, there is no one scientific as a singer. First pain can be observed weakening for those feeling from external pain inside implied pain can be seen in other species. Second, animals have nervous systems respond like the animal surfaces who feel pain in their evolutionary history, not diversion control. Our nervous system resists capacity to feel pain enhances powerful cause speech to avoid injury. Let me tell you where I cut off from the singer. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, sure. We started this part first and then the singer was here. Okay. Right here. Yeah. So this is fine. Yeah.
So what if giving animals rights doesn't stop pain?
What do you mean stop pain? My argument is that it isn't about stopping pain. Right? Like, there's still pain that humans experience in the world.
I mean,
we have rights.
What happens if rights don't cause a difference in pain, or they increase pain?
Then that's not relevant. Right?
Why isn't it relevant?
Okay.
If our reasons for action is that we want to avoid pain, and giving animals
the reason for
rights
action, well, because we're talking about a society where you're giving people justice, right? My argument is that we cannot be exhaustive in terms of our moral theory. There are several reasons for this. The first is the ego evidence. The ego evidence says that when you act, you have to respect other people. You have to know that other people have to respect your ability to act.
Sure. So what if giving rights doesn't protect animals' ability to act?
But that's what a negative right is. It prohibits people from interfering in their action.
So that's what a negative right does. But
right.
Where does the AC prove that it does that for animals?
Well, that's what giving animals rights does. My argument is that we ought to do so. My argument is I can defend whatever you want me to defend, but I would exclude utilitarian arguments like in 5 different places. You just have to answer those arguments.
Sure. Where are those?
Okay. The first argument is Nash. Nash says that whenever you have a duty to something, it becomes a right to the duty. So if you have a duty under utilitarianism, it would say that the animals have a right to whatever duty you have. So it would still be the animal right.
Okay. And so you start up. So the actual framework for your burden starts with the motivational internalism stuff, right?
What do you mean framework?
No,
my argument is that there are rights. Duties and rights are two sides of the same coin.
Sure.
That's the Nash evidence, especially. Sure. Then Taylor says that the way we determine who we give rights to is to moral subjects. We give rights to moral subjects.
Why do we have to give moral subjects rights?
Well, because a moral subject is just something that can be a claimant of something. That's a definition.
Why can't we just limit our own actions?
Everybody is a moral subject. My argument is that moral agents are also moral subjects and that they receive rights.
So let's say,
the question of whether or not we are a moral agent.
Let's say like a river is a moral subject.
No, the river wouldn't be a moral subject because you cannot treat a river well or poorly because the river cannot experience pain.
But why can't we limit our actions and just not cause pain? Why does that require rights? Why can't we just limit our actions?
So first is the ego evidence. It says that Nash says that a duty is a right, so that would take out that argument. The second argument is the ego evidence. It says that when you say that, there's a reason for you to not inflict pain on someone, there's also a reason for them to not inflict pain on you, because you have a mutual recognition that they have to not interfere in your rights in order for you to not interfere in theirs. Then the Mackey evidence says that under theories like utilitarianism, there are a lot of goals that you achieve, or even if there's one goal, there are a lot of ways to achieve the goal.
So you have to have rights. What did McDowell say?
McDowell says that the way we experience moral or normative reason, the way we get normative reason is through secondary qualities.
Okay, so what are those?
Secondary qualities are things that you experience as opposed to things that you deduce or...
So like it's based off physical capabilities, right?
Well, my argument is that a secondary quality, for example, an apple being red,
sure.
If somebody describes an apple as red without you having seen the color red, you would never know what that means. Because
so like we have to actually experience it, right?
Yeah, but my argument is that you don't have to experience it every single time for you to form that intention. The McDowell's evidence specifically says that you know that apples can be red after you've seen the apple, whether or not you're seeing it right now. You can know that that already has that property independently of the experience.
Okay.
So that would take out that argument as well.
Sorry.